To propagate in sphagnum moss, all you need to do, just add water. This sphagnum moss has been taken care of in terms of washing it, cleaning it, and then rinsing it 3 times. This is what we do to make sure it is completely sanitized and do not have any external materials that we do not want in our pots and plants. Okay, so I'm just going to dip it in water. Just turning and twisting in water to make sure it is thoroughly wet. Okay, so I will keep a less wet one in the corner. Definitely I need to do that again, I know that. Okay, the piece that is more wet, I will put that in the bottom. It can provide the moisture to the top layer as well, so there will be no harm, but it's not dripping wet, right? I can add more water after my succulents are more stable to make sure they get enough moisture, but I think to start them settling down in this moss moisture is enough. Okay, now I will take rest of it and I will just press it a little bit more than I squeezed the bottom one. Okay, and I'm just going to spread it on the surface. This is sphagnum moss we have personally harvested, cleaned, and sanitized, so we know that it is really good quality. Okay. By the way, in case you are wondering about the color of this sphagnum moss, the color of sphagnum moss depends on the exposure to sunlight this moss has. So more sunlight, more red color, less sunlight, more green color. So it do change the shade because of the sun exposure. So we harvested it from the area where it was under direct sunlight. The second thing is that if it has exposure to a lot of nutrients, then it will be more greener as well. Okay, so but for our purpose, we can use any sphagnum moss, it doesn't matter. So now all I need to do, I'm just going to start placing them in the sphagnum moss. I do not need to worry about the cutting get rot or anything, because all the excess water will automatically go on the bottom, so it's not gonna let my cuttings spoil in any way possible. Okay, so here we go. There. If there is anything we are growing in pure sphagnum moss, I think it will be a struggle to really overwater them. So unless we are really bad at keeping a track of when we are watering them, otherwise it is difficult because all excess water just goes on the bottom and it stays there, right? So it's not a big deal. So I will just introduce as many it can take. Even all these small pieces, they're gonna grow beautifully. And I do not need to keep them in shade or anything. I can just keep them in normal bright room, and that should be enough. I wanted some space to make sure the stem is covered and can receive some moisture. That's it. This is all what we need to do. Come on, buddy. Stand straight. Don't do this to me. Stand straight. Okay. Okay. All right. Now this one. I can just stand it in the corner. I know I'm making it crowded, but then it's gonna look full, right? I don't want an empty one. Okay. Am I overcrowding them? Maybe. But I'm fine with that. Okay. I think that's enough. Okay. So definitely we have one more. So why don't we just bring this one here? And they're small. It's not like they require a lot of space. I'm just keeping them apart for the safe side. So when I need to take them out from this container, I will not face any issues. Okay, this sphagnum moss is pretty wet. And I'm not gonna press the cuttings too deep in it because they are already very wet on the top. This plant is old. I do not need to be very careful about it. It can take a little more water as well, so it can grow properly. But these small, teeny tiny cuttings are still growing, and they're not even strong enough. Okay, there you go. We're done. Okay, let me give you a closer look. There you go. Hello, how do you do? Okay, my plants are doing fine. And where is the other one? Okay, here are the cuttings. Okay, and we will see the update soon, just like we saw the update on the other ones. One last look, close up, come together. Ew, where are you? Here you go. Yay. Okay. See you guys. Leave your comments, any questions for me, and I'll get back to you. Bye.